says we have an excellent connection. Looks like we're back on track. As Donnell Young is looking for the fall. He's trying to hold him there. Is he going there? And that's good for the fall.
That's all right.
Now, I think we're all back and ready to go. I think the Wi-Fi kind of spotty, so I'm going to apologize in advance for this Wi-Fi problem if it occurs again. Donnell Young just took out Trent McGugan at Alabama Black. Team scoring now 6 for Vicious and 3 for Alabama Elite Black. Now, as I look to figure out who's going to be up next, they're about to tell me that was a good match by Donnell. If you guys missed it, I'm sorry you guys missed it for the first round. It looked like Gage Roberts came away with the victory over Yofondo, but it's all good. As we're waiting, we have the youngest of all of them, Daeshun Poe, going out there for 120. A lot of action. Daeshun Poe, a 2-time placer, 5th place last year, making it to the finals this year before falling to Will Anderson. Goes straight for the double, straight to the kid's back. Is he going to hold him over? Is he going to get swipes? He lands back on top, gains control, goes for a wrist. Staying heavy on top. Lifts and returns back to the mat. Does not let the kid back up. Keeps him down. As he lets and cuts him. Back into it is Daeshun. Trying to pull off a wrist. He's going to try to snap him down here. Try a little pass by attempt. A little over-under battle. Goes straight to his back. Daeshun landing on top for another 2 points. Scoring now 4-1. 4-2, rather. There's fly by to a Russian, shuck by, almost to 2. Daeshun staying in front. And he tilts him over to his back with a headlock. And he's getting he got a couple swipes. He got 2 points there. Score is 8-2 now. He stays on top, very heavy on top. It's a wrist on the back, looking for a tilt here. Nothing going on, nothing really going on. Daeshun staying heavy. Score 8-3. As it looks like I might have problems again. I'm not sure, I'm hoping I won't. Another takedown. Looking close to the fall is Daeshun. 5 seconds left. He's up 10-3, about to be 13-3 as time expires as we go into the second period. I'm sorry for the folks at home who might not be able to see this very well. A lot of action once again. Alabama Elite Black in the form of Gavin Gurry. Score 13-4. Trying to pass by, goes straight 2 for Daeshun as he stays in front, so not 2 yet. 13-4 the score. Tries to go behind, and he goes straight for a headlock and puts Gurry on his back. He's looking for the fall. By the way, there's a lot of fight from Gurry. Gurry out, bridging really hard, and it looks like he's good for the fall. Another 6 points for Vicious Wrestling Academy. Up next, we have 2-time state champ from Alabama, Isaiah Poe. Definitely one of the better wrestlers in the state. There's a lot of action. Now these Poe brothers, they don't go 1, 2, 3 because Daeshun decided he's going to gain a little bit more weight. But he's up at 52. As I try to look to figure out who's coming up next on this mat outside of Poe, the opposer. Does not look like I can tell just about yet. Poe versus scored or not. Oh, straight in for that single leg. Trying to go right for the tilt. Getting his hips under in that Ninja Turtles singlet. No back yet. He cuts him. 2-1 the score. Zippo coming out the gate with a lot of effort. And so is Fortnite. Oh, and on a single. Inside trip to his back, staying in bounds. Getting swipes. Probably not going to look for the fall here on the edge as he turns his body a little bit. Remember, this is high school out of bounds, so as soon as they go out, it's out. And they're out of bounds. There goes 3 more points for the All-American. 7-1. Oh, waiting to stay. Referees sent. I'm sorry for the quality of the video, but I think you guys rather would have content than none. Isaiah cuts him once again, scores 7-2. A shot attempt by Fortnite. Isaiah is getting heavy on it. Looking for a cradle, looking for the near side cradle. He goes around and gets his 2. Score 9-2. Heavy on top is Poe. Looks for he's got a chicken wing in one arm, looking for a wrist. That's the wrist, he's walking around the head. Looking for another 6 points for Vicious Wrestling Academy. He's out on his back with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 swipes. He's already got 3, up 10-2. Pretty close to the fall. All he has to do is sit through a little bit more and lean a little back. And he's pretty close to that fall. I don't know how this kid's shoulders haven't popped out quite yet. It looked too pretty. But it is what it is. Gets his 3, cuts him straight to the back. So score down 10-3 as he goes straight for another 2 as they get really close to my camera. So maybe I get it down a little. Goes for a tilt. Pulls him back over. We're getting 1, 2, 3. Getting his swipes. Getting pretty close to his shoulders. 3 more points for Poe. Cutting him, pushing him out of bounds, making sure he doesn't hit my cart. Thank you. Okay. Quite some action there. As they do. Poe goes neutral to start the second period, up 14-3. Straight in. Pulls off a Russian. Straight to a single. He's got him. Looking for the cradle. He's driving him over his hip. Is he gonna turn him there? Goes across to catch the knee. Walking towards the head, and he's near the fall, and it's a fall. 6 more points for Vicious Wrestling Academy. Vicious Wrestling Academy up 18-3 in the team score. Good stuff, Jay. Work hard. This is a big comeback after being down by 3 for the Vicious Wrestling Academy. They wanted to show that it's no holds barred. Next up, we have, I almost said Preston Reed. I think Preston Reed is that light. He's more of a 160. So another Jasper teammate. As I wait for my thing to load up. Looks kind of like Preston Reed. It might be a sibling. Now, I do appreciate you guys bearing with me here as a lot of things are going on right now. There's a lot going on. As I am going to bring Poe over here for a second, just to talk. Have him grab a seat real quick. Now, for an opening match, that was very impressive. Well, I know a lot of people have some pre-match jitters. What gives you the confidence to go out there and kind of whoop up every match?
What'd you say?
I said, You did a really good job. What gave you the confidence to get out there and get past those pre-match jitters? First match to get it out of the way.
I just wanted to I needed a warm-up match in, so I just wanted to wrestle like I wrestled all the time. That's what I thought.
That was a very dominant performance, and thank you for coming over for that one quick question, because I mean, we saw a very big variety of your arsenal. It's good that you're coming out here and getting some of that, but why did you come out today?
Well, I've been slacking. I haven't really been wrestling in tournaments, so I wanted to come wrestle for my dual team, because this is, it's their last tournament, so I wanted to come out and wrestle for them.
What do you mean their last tournament?
They're playing.
Huh?
This is the semifinal.
Oh, that's a shame to hear.
Yeah.
Well, that's I guess that's breaking news for all the people who are watching this. All of the one viewer I have right now. But well, that's the same as I'll have to get you after, and we'll have to talk about it a little bit more. Okay. Well, thank you for coming over. As I did mention, it is a Reed. It's Carter Reed versus Blaise Cormier. Reed staying heavy in this over-under. Cormier on his feet as he looks to pancake. They're kind of staying on their knees and over-unders, which isn't very much of a position to be in. Reed trying to go straight for the two. Is he going to get it? A little switch by Cormier. He can switch it hard. Switch it hard. He gets two. He's two on the edge. He's got the cradle. Pulling him in. He's got to pull him in. That's 2 points. Good for the takedown. Is he going to push him out? He's keeping him in. I'm not sure why he's pushing out. He's trying to look for the escape here. 2 seconds left on the clock. He's going to keep it. 2-0 match. Carter Reed, of course, younger brother of Preston Reed. He's been wrestling quite a bit. He was a 120 this year. Trying to see he wrestled a few times. He had 2 falls and a forfeit from Oak Grove this year. I guess he probably wasn't the starter, but it's good that he's coming out here right now. As he stays on top, stays on the arms. As Reed got to try not to get swished to Peterson here. Kidding West to Peterson doesn't need to. Is he going for a Mirko? He's got his leg in, looking for a crossbody ride as he tries to dump him. He's a double off and go right across the back, and that's a reversal for Cormier. Action going on in this match. He stays heavy on the hip and looking to go through the leg. Maybe for a Jonesy tilt. Big cross face. Cormier staying real tough on Reed. Up 4-0 with a minute left in the second period. Cormier looking to get a leg in. As Reed looking not to get exposed here close to the edge. He's gotten 2 swipes. That's 2 points, up 6-0. As Cormier trying to prevent a reversal here. Maybe only give up an escape or actually get behind. But he's trying to ankle pass here. Not a good position for Cormier to be in. On his hip, it looks like Reed might be able to come out on top. He's caught that hip. He's got to push that foot away. And he'll land back up on top as he tries to peek out the back. And there he goes. He pushes his. There you go. As he gets the 2. I don't know why I said there you go. You can barely see it. He's looking to get back exposure here. That's 2 green. Now, 2 green reversal. I think he meant 2 red, but score should be 6-2 or 6-4 based on if he gave him the 2 points or not. Staying heavy on the hooks as they go into the third period. As they figure out the score, it looks both wrestlers are very out of breath here.
No, it's 2 reversals.
As he crawls, it's my coach would call kind of a sign of weakness here. Standing up is Reed going to his corner. Talking to Coach Kamen. toss back over to the body armor. As I might try to get a couple of pictures in here. In on a leg. It's pretty deep on it. Wizarding. Jasperdy's getting as close to 2 on the edge. Looks like that'd be really close to the takedown as he steps over. They're going to capture the hip as they go out of bounds, and the ref not calling 2 quite yet. Very close to the edge. The ref's still not coming to. There's the takedown for Cormier. Up 8-4 with a minute left. It's going to take quite a miracle for Jasper to pull this back. As there's a little time that's going out. Reed's got to be able to get out here real quick and try to find a takedown and some back points of his own. Both kids very tired. Looks like they haven't wrestled too much.
Work for it, Blaze. Work for it. Work for it, Blaze.
Reed trying to turn in. Reed trying to turn in for this switch. He's getting crowded very well by Cormier as he tries to turn in. Try to catch his arm free. As he turns in, he captures the hip. That's 2 points for Reed. The score now 9-6. Pushing him out of bounds. 30 seconds left. Reed's got to come up with something if he wants to get this win. 25 seconds left on the clock. You can see his coach as he goes deep into a double. Cormier as he got to look to come over, try to capture 2. There's 15 seconds left. That's 2 points. He's got to cut him if he wants to get his points. 10 seconds left. And as time is going to expire, ends up being a 1-point match in favor of Alabama Elite Black as Cormier wins this bout 9-8, and the team score goes 18-6, still in favor of Vicious Wrestling. And we have state champ, 4-time placer from Wetumpka, Alabama, Mr. Kyler Adams, up at 138. And he'll be facing his Alabama Elite Black counterpart from, honestly, I thought it was the North Hall singlet, but that's in Georgia. As you know, River Scruggs is wrestling for Tech Fall. Scoreless on Mat 1. I'm trying to see anybody else. Titus Franklin wrestling for Alabama Elite, losing right now to, I guess that match, losing right now 6-4. Oh, very quick in is Peyton Roberts. Oh, that was Peyton Roberts. Peyton Roberts looking close as he goes straight for that pass by. It's 2 points for Kyler. Peyton Roberts looking not to get turned here in that stolen crossbones singlet. As this kid sitting next to me comes over to say hi. Where are you from? From where?
Orchard.
Alabama? Like really south? Like
really south. That's what I'm saying.
Like near W.S. Neal?
How do you know who that is? That's our
high school.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of my job to know.
We don't like them people.
You don't like your people?
We don't like them people.
Why not?
We all want to kill them.
Oh, that's not good. Okay.
We're T.R. Miller. They're Neil.
Oh, you're T.R. Okay. I know you got. Okay. Well, that kid proceeded to tell me that he's got a very big problem with East Bruton's team, W.S. Neal, where former high school head coach J.T. Gosnell started a program, as T.R. Miller also started a program this year. Very bright and successful program. I know they just created a club out there at the Olympic Bruton time as Tyler gets his second takedown, score 4-1 over the state champion Hartzell. Young gun, only a sophomore. Kyler, the senior, going to Midway, Kentucky. Looking heavy right here with 20 seconds left on the clock. He's staying heavy, looking for the double chicken wing here. Kyler trying to end it early. Peyton not going to let that happen. We got less than 5 seconds until time expires. And that's going to do it for the end of the period. Score 4-1 in favor of Kyler Adams. He's got a Hammer House singlet on as Roberts. Kyler picks neutral. Looks like that's going to be in the best position. Kyler definitely known for scrambling ability over how he could take many kids. Now that was a straight on double. I was surprised Peyton Roberts did not take advantage of that. A little pass by Kyler. Almost to defend by Roberts. Almost stuck under. Trying to do arm drag, but Kyler's not going to be able to do anything with that underhook on his left side. Got a collar tie. He was hanging on too long. Almost a Russian attempt. Shot out of bounds. This is going to be a fun match, probably the feature match of this duel between two Alabama Hammers. Kyler keeping a good spot. Little duck under attempt there. Trying to pass by to Russian. Trying to crowd his Roberts. He's close to the takedown. Trying to get his arm behind. Probably a good snap down or two, or an arm drag there would be good for Adams. No points. Minute left in the second period. Oh, very close to the edge. And that's going to be 2 points for Adams. Score now 6-1 in favor of Kyler. See Kyler's mom videoing it very closely, and right next to probably my favorite Wetumpka parent, or grandparent rather, and Abe Preston's grandmother, who I absolutely adore. Very close to 2 points. It's kind of a freaky little deal there as they go out of bounds. Roberts has gotten pretty big now. I was very impressed on that. I do have a viewer. I appreciate whoever's watching this with me. As Kyler looks to tilt, gets his feet under. He's pretty close to the tilt. Peyton Roberts placing third this year. As he looks to turn with 5 seconds left here in the second. Kyler up 6-1. Kyler not backing down, giving a little bit of a push there at the end. The second period starts. Oh, and Kyler going, or Hartzell going straight for that double. Big overhook by Kyler trying to defend. He's got his wrist. They're in an over-under position on the edge. Not a position that Kyler wants to be in, standing. His legs changed to left. Full pass by attempt as he shoots him out. Maybe looking for a stalling call. He's not going to get it. Got to be on his offense. Oh, and the duck he's been trying to get all match. He finally gets in the last period up 8-1. I might have to keep that for good there. Trying to get a tilt. It's Kyler going for Jonesy, trying to pull it back. Is he going to roll through? He's pulling it over. I don't know what he's going to do. He pulls it back, maybe looking for a guillotine. As he goes for his double chicken wings with a minute left in the period. Minute left in the match. He's got his double chicken wings, but there we go. He's got one of them.